that. All right, we want to get out live to a news conference we are watching, set to begin very, very soon. This is out of Atlanta, the Atlanta Police Department's Mounted Patrol Unit. What a great job that would be, right? They're teaming up with Cobb County Sheriff's Office Mounted Patrol Unit, and they're talking about joint mounted patrol training and preparations for the FIFA World Cup. Let's listen in.
I'm his guy pretty much 99% of the time. He's my guy. And he's a perfect lieutenant horse also. To be the commander of the unit, this is the guy you need. Because he can operate by himself.
Thank you, Dave. Welcome.
I should probably turn my phone off so it doesn't do anything silly while we're talking.
All right, that is Greg Lyon with Atlanta Police, set to start this news conference here very soon. As soon as he is ready to begin, we will go to that. I can tell you the preparation very much underway. We are about 3 months out from the start of FIFA World Cup. Atlanta, one of many host cities in North America. You have Canada, U.S., Mexico, all hosting games from June until July. I believe we have 8 games here. 8 games at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, all starting around mid-June, June 14th here. And then we have some later games also in mid-July. And so now the question is, what kind of security is in place getting ready for the games? Here's APD.
For 8 years. I don't have a planned presentation. I don't know if you're going to...
Yeah, we can ask you a question. With
Sure.
that, talk to us about why you guys are out here today and the preparations that have been underway to prepare for FIFA.
Good question. The World Cup. So we're very fortunate to have the Cobb County Sheriff's Department. Sheriff Craig Owens has been an amazing partner for us, and he's allowing his Mounted Patrol Unit team to train with us. We do this every Thursday. So today, you're down here near the Georgia World Congress Center. Cobb County is joining us. Our plan is to ride in the event space where World Cup will take place. So think the Congress Center, Mercedes-Benz, of course, and then Centennial Olympic Park. Cobb County, obviously, is suburban. They don't get the experience of the downtown hustle and bustle, congestion, traffic, construction. All of you guys see it every day if you just drive around out here. So by bringing them in, we bring them in every other Thursday and get their riders and horses accustomed to riding in the downtown traffic area. And it also makes them familiar with the event space. So they now are having a much better understanding of where all the events are going to be taking place, where we're going to be staging, where we're going to be riding every day. It's really beneficial for them. They just don't get to see a cityscape like this like we do every day. We do this every day. They don't get to see that. Every other Thursday, we go to their facility and do all various kinds of crowd control, what we call bomb-proofing, formation riding. And that's all geared to our different types of training. So we have a couple different things going on. Today, this is what we're going to be doing today, though, is out here getting them accustomed to downtown Atlanta.
Why is mounted patrol such an effective method when you have such a massive event like the World Cup going to in Atlanta?
So what I would tell you is think about when I get on this horse, I am 10 feet tall. So imagine a lifeguard in his chair sitting above a pool. He's able to see everything. When Drifter and I are in a crowd of people, or we're going into a really congested area, parking lots, we can see over the cars, we can see over everybody's head. It gives us a great vantage point to identify problems and respond to them. A great example of that is the Peachtree Road Race. Mounted Patrol typically plays Overwatch in the meadow at the end of the race. We able to see if someone's having a medical issue or is lost or it needs something, they can always find us. So when you think World Cup and you think crowds, people, especially tourists and visitors, they see us as this big, bold, beautiful presence. And really our main goal is to simply be ambassadors of the city and be able to help people get them where they need to go. And hopefully that's it. Hopefully that's it. That's our goal.
The World Cup is obviously, many, many matches over many days. Thousands and thousands of people expected. What challenges does that present versus, the normal stuff you guys are used to?
So it makes for longer days. However, we're already developing plans on how we're going to patrol in and around the event space for the different matches and games. Not only that, like Cobb County Mounted Patrol Unit, amazing. They plan to deploy with us every day that we do. They've committed to be our side-by-side partner through all of it. We even have Memphis Police Department Mounted Patrol and Savannah Mounted Patrol have committed to coming down and helping us out on certain days and weeks during the event. So not only are you going to see Atlanta Police, you're going to see up to maybe over 24 horses at one time helping to patrol, whether the fan fest or the match or the game. And because our numbers will be higher, we'll be able to spread that burden out amongst all of us.
So really just scaling up what you normally do.
Correct.
Tell me what it will look like. You guys are going to be primarily riding around those 3 locations that you mentioned, and then tell me how you guys are. There's a lot of horses that are obviously going to be working these shifts. Are you guys cycling through them? How are you going to, prevent them from heat exhaustion?
Correct. So that is all an aspect of it. I'm currently building out a weather plan for all 4 agencies. So we take a lot of precaution when it comes to the heat with our horses. It'll be shorter patrols, longer breaks. Everything where we stage, hay, water will be brought. We have even electrolyte syringes we give the horses. Our plan right now is to have a vet on call with us down here during the match games. So if there is an issue, but all 4 agencies, we're all from the South and we're all very accustomed to working in the heat and how to mitigate that for our horses. But that's a huge aspect. I just started stocking up on electrolytes for them for tomorrow's order, as a matter of fact. So,
what are the 4 agencies? It's Cobb, you guys, and then what 2 others?
So it's Cobb Sheriff's Department. I want to make sure some people think Cobb Police, but Cobb Sheriff's Department, Memphis Police Department, and Savannah Police Department.
Okay.
Lieutenant Lyon, can you tell us, you talked briefly about the areas you guys will be working on Mounted Patrol. Come forward. Can you go into a little more detail on that? Like what areas you guys will be very highly visible?
So our plan right now, and that could change as the different fan festivals and the games evolve. Our plan right now is the area right behind us. The Congress Center, Mercedes-Benz, the stadium, and then the downtown, what we call the tourist space around Centennial Olympic Park, the aquarium, the hotels. That is our main goal, unless as these games and matches evolve, and if there's a need for us to branch out, we can easily do that. Obviously, the Atlanta Police Department has a lot of experience patrolling downtown to midtown and beyond. So it'll be a matter of adjusting based on, I think, what I've been told is most of the fan festivals are going to be held right here at Centennial Olympic Park. So in a way, that's a huge bonus for everyone, not just the Mounted Patrol, but everyone knowing we're going to be in such a tight space.
How many hours of training will these mounted patrol units have before the event?
So our relationship with Cobb started last year, and we've been training with them regularly all through last year, and now this year we committed to every single week we get together, and we do not just, this is a training ride for them to get them accustomed to the space, but the other days, like when we go to theirs, we work on crowd control techniques, formation riding in crowd control. We do what we call bomb-proofing, desensitizing. We get these horses accustomed to large noises, large crowds, because you've seen probably fans at soccer games could bring marching band instruments, flags, fireworks. So that is all part, and we do that weekly with Cobb County. And then our unit trains on its own outside of that. For example, Monday we're starting a whole new public disorder training with some outside agencies that are coming to the Atlanta Public Safety Training Center. So we have multiple dates of that training set up to do actual crowd control with a civil disturbance unit. So it's ongoing. This has been, we've been training almost nonstop since we especially moved to the new training facility. That's really gave us the wiggle room we needed to start amping up for World Cup.
How do you guys simulate the large crowds and then the noises? I'm guessing you use like a loudspeaker?
Well, we have all manner, from sirens to loudspeakers to fireworks. We use flags, kazoo. We use fireworks as well. Yeah, many of the horses have experienced gunfire in the saddle, shooting with blanks. So there's a lot of different ways even if you have any extra pool noodles, send them my way. Pool noodles, anything that we can attach to a flag. We use the things you see outside of the car dealership, the guy that's dancing and the inflatable and the fan. We have all manner of stuff. Cobb has some really unique things. They had kazoos, and they had additional personnel they bring out to simulate a crowd that we would have to then push back or push. And like I said, I'm optimistic that we're not going to be needed that capacity. I'm pretty hopeful that we're not going to have to do that, but we are training as if we are.
How many horses does APD have, and then how many horses between the 4 departments are you guys deploying for World Cup stuff?
So right now, the Atlanta Police Department has 12 horses, and I might have another before the World Cup, but right now we've got 12. Memphis Police have committed to bringing 6 horses. Cobb County has committed to bringing 5 horses for every day that we deploy. So any given day could be anywhere from 12 to 15 day by day, and then when Memphis arrives with their 6, and then later in the event, Savannah is bringing at least 3, possibly 4 if they can get a rider trained. So you're looking at 10, 17, up to 27 horses potentially at one time.
So right now Rudy's the newest addition, right?
Yes, Rudy, yeah. You were talking, yeah. Rudy's one of our newest on the street.